Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Craig Foster, the CEO of Ondo InsurTech. Craig, good to speak with you again. And a couple of bits of news on. Let's start with your latest contract. That's with the National Farmers Union Mutual. And it sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yeah, I mean, it's the biggest deal that we've done in the UK so far. So it's a deal with NFU Mutual. They've got about 900,000 customers in the UK. They're a mid to high net worth insurer, but I think must be the biggest, if not one of the biggest mid to high net worth books in the UK. So the initial commitment that they've made is they're already going to roll out 17,000 LeakBots between now and the end of this year. So it's a really good deal for us. I mean, it's a significant commitment out of the gate from them, and but it's a really good brand for us to partner with, and it's a really good fit with us because it's mid to high net worth. I think our economics will work really well across the whole of that customer base. So I think that 17,000 will just be the start as well.
So they'll obviously gauge the success of the rollout to the 17,000, and you're planning to roll that out by January next year. And then I presume you could roll it out to more of the 900,000 members.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's kind of how we structure all of the contracts now. I mean, it's not really a pilot. They did a very small pilot with us a long time ago, and so we've known NFU for a while. So I mean, 17,000 in the kind of next few months is a really big. That'll fully kind of penetrate their really high net worth book already from the first deployment. Um, but like all of our contracts, we structure it so there's an initial kind of commitment. So the partners kind of signed up to something and we know what we're going to get. And then they expand from there. As have all of our now 18 insurance partners, they do some activity and then see the results and then keep going. So yeah, this is a really good deal for us. It's good to get this one over the line.
And Craig, I said there were a couple of bits of news because you've also announced that you're going to be participating in the IoT Insurance Observatory. So that's Internet of Things Insurance Observatory. That's in the United States, and there's LeakBot US that's been invited to participate. So a really good showcase for LeakBot.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a really interesting thing. It was founded by a guy called Matteo Carbone. So he's an Italian guy that he's an expert in the application of Internet of Things technologies for the insurance industry. So he's been doing this for quite a long time. I bumped into him at conferences over the years and had some really interesting chats with him on and off. And we've often talked about whether we should collaborate on something. And he's very influential. I mean, he's often ranked as the number one or number two most influential people in the world in the insurance industry on insurance technologies. So I mean, he's got like 180,000 followers on LinkedIn, 30 odd thousand on Twitter, and he formed this. It's called the IoT Observatory, and what it is, it's like a club of insurers who are interested in these technologies, who are actively participating and trying stuff, and they share the results and share best practice, share what's working, and crucially, what's not working as well. And we just thought this might be a really, when he invited us to join, we thought, well, the timing is actually really good for us in the US. I mean, it's really well attended. So I think 10 of the top 15 US insurers are members, and it's really
Including
senior
your clients.
executives. Really senior executives that come along. And so quite a few of our existing partners are already members. So crucially, Nationwide are a member, Pure in the US are a member, along with Admiral, IAG. So it's a really good chance for us within that forum to share within that kind of private group some of the results that we're seeing. But crucially, there's a lot of big names that we don't currently work with: State Farm, USAA, Travelers, Allstate, Hanover. So some of the biggest insurance companies in the US are sitting around that table. And interestingly, Stephen, there's a product that you and I have talked about in the past called Ting, which is a fire sensor that plugs into the mains electricity in the US and detects electrical arcs and prevents house fires. So they joined this same thing a couple of years ago, and they shared their early results with State Farm with some of those other members. And a lot of those members subsequently then adopted the product. And we're told by those insurers when we've checked out the story that it was this kind of group was very influential in hearing those results. So I think Ting, went through 100,000 homes and currently into about 800,000 homes. And we're very hopeful and confident that if we share our results that we're seeing with US partners in that forum, should open up similar opportunities for us. So I was really pleased to be a part of it.
Well, I hope you'll let us know how it goes, Craig. Thank you very much for speaking with us today.
Thanks, Stephen. Good to see you.
And you, Craig Foster, the CEO of Ondo InsurTech.